Hey there, y'all. Bunkle here. Hope you've been having a great day. Hope every day is a blessed day for you and y'all. So I got here, well, what used to kind of be a full box. It's not a full box anymore. I've been opening a couple of these packs. I forget how many were in this that I picked up in an eBay purchase of like random mixed oddball stuff. These are Panini 1993 stickers. So Panini's getting into the baseball game at that time, issuing stickers, and they were getting into the baseball card side as well, but definitely much more of a sticker-oriented company. Now, I'm going to grab a stack of packs of these, and I guess, first of all, go through PSA 10 values on these. Now, not many of these have been sent in for grading. That could be for who knows whatever reason. There's an oddball aberration. Okay, if you look at psacard.com, you could follow this along with me. Again, this is the 1993 Panini sticker set. Okay, the highest valued PSA 10 sticker ever sold. Okay, the highest price recorded sale on psacard.com is the Ken Griffey Sparkle. Okay, now the PSA 10 of that one sold for a huge $30.12. Now that most recent PSA 10 sale of that, recorded of course by PSA Card, was in 2018. Okay, so long time ago. Now the reason I say it's an aberration is the highest priced or PSA 9 of these ever sold is the same exact sticker, the Ken Griffey Sparkle. Now the PSA 9 was sold September 21st, 2020. Okay, so again, during part of the boom time, but the PSA 9 was sold for $150. So the PSA 9 last sale was $150, but the PSA 10 last sale was $30. So what the value of that particular sticker is, you know what, God only knows. That's the only way I could say it. And I mean, that's true on almost everything. I mean, the value of anything is only what a willing seller and a willing buyer, come to an agreement on. It's how it is with anything, whether it's gold, silver, baseball cards, real estate, it don't matter. A willing buyer and a willing seller. It's free market rules. Anyway, let's get past all that. Lots of great stickers, lots of great players from the 90s are possibly in here. Of course, I mentioned Griffey, Kirby Puckett, Cal Ripken, Ricky Henderson, Mark McGwire, Robin Yount, Randy Johnson, Nolan Ryan was still around throwing his arm around. Frank Thomas. Now, there were two different types of stickers issued. You have your glitter stickers and your regular stickers, okay? So you got to keep that in mind also. You have some dual stickers with like Maddox and Glavine. That could be a cool one. Darryl Strawberry would be a nice find. Will Clark would be definitely fun. But again, lots of great players from back during these times, and some not so great players either. If again, going at psacard.com, there have only been 9. They say 9 sales in PSA 10. Overall sales, I can't tell you. I'm sure it's easy enough to find on here. But there are so many that there has never been a PSA 10 or never been submitted for whatever reason. People might see it as who cares. It's a complete junk wax type set. But in some ways, that's kind of what makes it a little bit fun. I mean, it'd be great getting like a PSA 10 Roger Clemens, especially since you'd be the only one to own one. The highest graded Roger Clemens ever was a PSA 8. So it's another cool thing to keep in mind. Now, I don't know how these have held up in these packs over the years. I mean, they could have some wrinkling or damage or who knows what, but let's just get to ripping. I've been talking enough. Way too much of an introduction of these. That's what these Panini stickers look like. They're more or less regular, almost or just about full baseball card size. It says baseball card to measure it up, and it's a little bit smaller than a baseball card if you look at the height and the width. So it's a little bit smaller, but it's not like the top stickers from the 80s, that's for sure. Okay, we got Charles Nagy as our first player there. Zany Zane Smith. Now, these are also, in my mind, a lot better than the earlier Topps issued stickers from the 80s. You get more of a picture, you get more stuff on it. The back looks a little bit cleaner. So, yeah, that's just my basic opinion. We got Otis Nixon, Stan Belinda, Corey Snyder, and who was our upside down glitter? Ooh, why can't I read you? That's number 80. I see you're a catcher. Oh, it's Pudge. Okay, my bad. All right, let's get Pudge into a frapper. Hall of Famers deserve a frapper, and that's one of the glitterati stickers. Now, these are going to be a little bit small inside the frappers, so that's a good thing, because you know what? I don't have any super jumbo frappers around. I mean, I might have some, but not that hold like the jumbo size cards from the mid-'80s Donruss set. I remember those. Those were fun. I mean, you get one of those, and if you got the player you wanted, that went up on your wall. That was that was just a cool collectible in my mind back then. The bigger cards with the larger pictures. They actually had a double picture. You had the I guess the headshot type picture, and you also had the in action style picture there, which was pretty cool. All right, now come on, Lego my ego. Yeah, and you see this. Oh, you see, if I was going to be the first one to get a PSA 10 Roger Clemens, well, I just really messed that one up. Because there goes Rocket Roger. Now, you know what? Maybe I could straighten that up a little bit. I don't think I did much damage to it, if I did any. But I'm going to frapper that one up anyway. We got Kevin Mitchell. And another Kevin Mitchell. What the heck? Come on, give me doubles. I don't need doubles inside the same pack. Barry Larkin, Hall of Famer. I'll put him up on the wall. And I don't think I'm going to frapper up all of the Hall of Famers. And the Los Angeles Dodgers sticker. Very cool there. I'm going to put that one in a frapper also, because if that one's possible, and I do like the centering, although it looks like it's a little bit off left to right compared to the Barry Larkin there. So, you know what? I'm going to take him out of the frapper. No way possible. Not with that centering. Nope, you sit down, Rocket. Maybe you'll have another one. You'll have another opportunity, possibly. I got a stack of packs here, so it's possible I'll pull another Rocket. Who knows? Yeah, these are not simple to open and keep nice, that's for sure. So that could be another reason that not many of them would get a PSA 10 grade in the... Ooh! That sticking to the back is definitely not good for the glitter stickers. So we got the Houston Astros there. Franklin Stubbs. Jeff King. Mike Scioscia. Steve Finley. And Kent Hrbek. Minnesota Twins. Semi-legend. Let's get another one. Maybe if I open it differently. Let's see if I open that, if I open that, if I get a full corner open, look at that. There we go. That might work. Might, I don't know. Yeah, no, not exactly. Oh, and the peel back. And then, of course, the glitter. Oh, come on, Lego. Got the Detroit Tigers there. Detroit Tigers. Now, you know what? I'm going to keep the Astros one on the side. I think I know somebody that's going to appreciate that one. And if I find the Rangers, I'll probably put that one up there also. Cubbies as well. Got Vince Coleman, Rockin' Robin Yount. Nice. All right, we got Tommy Glavine. All right, it's a Hall of Fame pack until we get to Jim Eisenreich. And, dude, you see now this black lettering on the blue background. You see, I read it better off the uniform. That's Ivan Calderon. Let's get this next one open here. And yeah, I just noticed that y'all could see on my finger I got a little slice. That was not from opening packs. That was, let's see, Mrs. Bunkle, okay? She didn't do it, don't worry. She went to something last week, and I hung out outside, and I was kind of bored, and I was kind of hungry, so I had a salami in the car, and I took a knife to it, and I probably shouldn't have taken the knife to the salami the way I did, because there I go with a sliced up finger. You know what? Be careful, kids. That's all I could say. Got Kenny Lofton Sparkly. Hello, Kenny Lofton Sparkly sticker. I mean, sometimes with doing stuff like that, you know, people joke and saying, yeah, I believe it. Got Andre Dawson. Nice. That, yeah, you know what? Because of accidents like that, that's why women live longer than men, because women probably would not be slicing a salami while holding it with a sharp knife, and they might find a cutting board or something else to put it down on. Yeah, you know, I thought about it afterwards and say, yeah, that was kind of dumb. I was lucky it wasn't a whole lot worse. I heal up pretty quickly, but it was pretty ugly when it first happened, that's for sure. All right, there we go. I'm not going to keep talking about the cut on my finger. Y'all don't need to know more. Ooh, but I'm going to talk about the Frank Thomas Sparkle. No, that's a nice one. Hello, Sparkly Frank Thomas. Very nice sticker there. You're going to go in a frapper. George Bell. Brett Butler. Moises Alou. Joe Oliver. And Will the Thrill Clark. All right, nice sticker there. Not going to Wall of Fame you, but very nice sticker. Frank Thomas, I will definitely frapper. You know what? I think I'm going to top load that one, because that just looks really, really nice. Centering is really sharp. Good corners and everything. I would not mind getting a PSA 10 on that one. Although there have been 3. Again, low pop stuff. And if there's only been 3, there might be a Frank Thomas fan out there that wants a PSA 10 Frank Thomas. Possible. If not now, maybe sometime. And if not sometime, you know what, I may end up knowing somebody. And I think I do know a couple people that are big Frank Thomas fans, so that's completely doable also. Maybe I could work it out in trade if that ends up being a PSA 10, if I do ever send that in to get graded. So I'll just keep that over there in my possible potential grade stack. All right, we got ourselves a Mark Grace. Now I'm going to frapper that one up. I'm holding that one on the side also. That's a nice one to keep. Not for me, but when I say on the side, I have a Cubbies fan that I would definitely shoot that off to. Another good buddy of mine, trade partner, good friend. Another brother from another mother, that's for sure. Got Jose Rio. Gary Sheffield, ooh, number 1. Now, what's that number 1 for? I don't know. It just says number 1. Was he number 1? I don't think so, and that's not his rookie. So, Tony Fernandez, Eric Karros, and Geronimo Pena. Yep, Geronimo. All right, we got our next one here. There, maybe that's a better way to open it. All right, that's not our Griffey. Maybe we're going to get a Griffey, maybe we won't. I don't know. I think we will, but we'll see. Ron Gant, Rob Deere, Lenny Harris, Rene Gonzalez, Ron Karkovice, and Tim Wakefield. That's a very young card of you, sir. That's another nice sparkly card. Card, sticker, whatever it might be. Now, I recently did a video on the 1981 top stickers, and I have to admit, I bought packs of those when I was a kid. 1993 Panini stickers, I can definitely tell you I did not buy any of those, and I definitely was not a kid at that time. I mean, you're not a kid that long, although I was a kid compared to now, that's for sure. But not exactly a kid like I was in 81. All right, we got ourselves a Marlins sticker. I think that's an introduction sticker to the Florida Marlins. Jim Eisenreich, Bill Spires, Tony Pena, Kurt Schilling, a great pitcher, should be Hall of Fame. A lot of reasons why he might not be, and it's not because of his baseball career, but you know, I guess sometimes you get like shoved to the side if somebody doesn't like what you say. And Oscar Asokar. But if you line Schilling's career up, I don't think that there's much of a reason he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. But I can't think of a legitimate reason why he shouldn't be. I mean, wins, strikeouts, any of the standard statistics. He's got rings, that's for sure. What else? I mean, he was a constant, consistent, great pitcher. Okay, we got our Rangers sticker. That's good. I told you I was going to, if I see that one, I'm holding that one up on the side. So that goes on the top of the boxes. Devon White. And another Kurt. All right, got a second Kurt Schilling there. Darren Fletcher. And it sounds like it's starting to rain outside. So if you hear some thunder in the background, well, yeah, it's kind of raining here in Jersey today. Look at that. You're going to get some ASMR and some baseball stickers at the same time. Maybe I should get another recorder out there and put together an ASMR while I'm doing this, but then I'll be talking in the background, and somebody will complain saying, hey, I hear somebody talking about baseball players in the background of a thunderstorm video. What's going on there? And anyway, not the best combination. All right, we got the Mini Haha Twins. Mini Haha, that's what my junior high school science teacher called Minnesota. He also called that to some girl in the class that her name was Minnie something or another. I forget, but really long name. Dave Magadan. I mean, his name was Mr. Eckhouse. He was not the most politically correct teacher. And again, that was during the early 80s. So political correctness was a lot different then than now, that's for sure. I do remember, again, science class, every single day he would do an experiment before class, showing us why cigarettes were bad for your lungs, why smoking was bad. And he'd take a puff or two, and then blow it through his handkerchief that he always had in his pocket. And we'd see that really bad yellow stain come out. And you know, he had half a smoke while he was doing this experiment, then put it out and continued with his class. So, you know, I guess it was an experiment. That's what he called it. Experimental, showing us not to smoke. We got Lee Stevens, Kevin Browning, #1. I don't know, is this #1 draft pick or something? Or don't know. I got to look into that. Tartable. All right, we got the Nolan Ryan sticker. Now you're going to go in a frapper. And we got the Chicago White Sox. Shout out Tupac Jimmy. He is definitely not the world's biggest White Sox fan. They're the other team in Chicago. All right, there we go with that one. That goes into a top load as well. Still digging for the Griffey Sparkly. And again, that would be a fun experiment to see what it would go for as a PSA 10. But you never know. I mean, I think that if I sold a PSA 10, if I listed a PSA 10, and somebody like Four Sharp Corners listed a PSA 10 on eBay, for some reason I seem to believe that they'd get a much better price, because they seem to get the best prices on almost everything. Got Kenny Lofton. I'm not sure why or how, but I guess it's just how the algorithm and people trust a PSA 10 from them as opposed to PSA 10 from somebody else, which makes no sense. All right, Dave Justice. Nice. He should be Hall of Fame, in my opinion, also. He's definitely going to be Wall of Fame here, but not Hall of Fame. Not yet. You see, I'm getting too jumpy just to get the stickers out of here. Y'all could listen to the sound of the rain if you could hear it in the background while I open this next pack. And I start to take a look at Chuck Knobloch with the Minnesota Twins before he made his way over to my Yanks. Jeff Blauser, Bip Roberts, Mike Sharperson, Jose Rijo, and Pat Listock. Yeah, it sounds like it's starting to come down a bit out there. I have the garage door open. Yeah, I do most of my filming as well as the garage tends to be my office as well. So if I'm working remote on my regular job, well, I'm in my garage 99% of the time during work hours. Yeah. Reggie Sanders, and then during filming or editing or something like that, Randy Milligan. I don't like to necessarily bring my computer to the bedroom or to the living room or anything like that. I like to separate and segregate, unless I'm showing somebody something on it. Joe Orsulak, Eddie Taubensee, and Ray Langford. Now, other things I might do on the side, like I help people with resumes, I help people study, those types of things if they're learning different types of technology. My background, if you don't already know, is in the tech field. So occasionally I'll do some training or teaching or definitely resume advice or reworking, because in what I do, that is something that I do often. So I see a lot of resumes, so I get to edit a lot of resumes. So I kind of know what people look for. So when they come and I'm looking, they might be sitting here kind of right next to me or in front of me while I go through things. Got Franklin Stubbs, Larry Walker, Hall of Famer, Keith Miller, and Carney Lansford. So I got 3 more packs of these to go through here. Hope y'all have been enjoying this, because I definitely have. Going through these is definitely fun. It's like I say, it's a newish one for me, because I did open a couple of these on the side previously just to see what they look like. And once I open one, I say, oh, these are nice. Let me keep opening a few, and then a few more, and then a few more, and then a few more. And well, that's why I don't have a full box there anymore. All right, we got ourselves a St. Louis Cardinals sticker. Scott Cooper, Kelly Gruber, Hojo, Howard Johnson, Roberto Kelly, and Sandberg. Very nice. Nice Sandberg sticker. I'm going to frapper him up also. I'm going to throw him on the side. As I said, I have a Cubs fan friend, and keep those. I don't know if he's got that in his PC yet, but if he doesn't, well, he will soon. All right, we got ourselves the Seattle Mariners. We didn't get the Griffey, but we got the Mariners sticker. Ricky Henderson, now he deserves a frapper. That again, one of my favorite players ever. Roberto Kelly. And here we go again with the dark clouds. Brian Downing, okay. Mike McFarland and Mark Leonard. I mean, to me, Ricky Henderson was the epitome of the 5-tool. He could hit, and yeah, sure, you know what? Some people say he didn't have a great arm. He wasn't a great fielder. I seem to remember him. You know what? Maybe we all remember our favorite players sometimes better than what they were. And I seem to remember him definitely hustling, definitely chasing stuff down in the outfield. Definitely had an arm. So I don't know why he wasn't considered a great fielder, but I think he was. Now, he didn't have a rocket arm like some. I mean, if you compare his arm to like Ichiro or Mondesi or some of the other like shotguns in the outfield, well, no, he didn't have that. Okay. But it's not like he was Bernie Williams in the outfield that couldn't reach second base on the 3rd bounce. I mean, my grandmother had a better arm than Bernie. Barry Larkin. As we're wrapping this up, Eric Davis. He was a beast during his time also. Greg Maddux in the Cubbies uniform. Stan Javier. Steve Buscemi. And the Milwaukee Brewers to wrap this up. All right, so definitely some fun ones pulled out of here. I think my favorite is the Frank Thomas Sparkly. And my favorite regular one, I would say, it's a tough one between the Ryan and the Henderson. Ryan and Henderson. Henderson, yeah, Henderson. Some people might say Nolan Ryan, but yeah, you know what? I like Ricky's style of play. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all had fun with this. Y'all take care. Stay well. Stay blessed. Bunkle out.